question, somebody's gonna say, why am I not sending 60 apart?
Hey, Mayor, how are you, sir? Want me,
Because we've
at
all
any given
already
point, you
been
wanna ask
around
for the
each
questions,
other.
or you want me to just raise my hand?
Yeah, once you give me a nod that you got something, or raise your hand.
Okay.
And Philip, you gonna have a question too?
Sonny, yes.
Huh?
Yes,
Sonny?
I'll
Sonny.
get you information off of here too.
Sonny, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll just nod my head. You may wanna make an announcement that if anybody watching has questions, you wanna do that, that way.
Should I say something? Should I put something on Facebook real quick?
You
on
sure
the
can.
Page?
It's okay. It happens.
He's getting old, he's over 70, so it's
That
bad.
happens. It'll catch up to you one day. You'll say, he wasn't that crazy.
Pay him back.
Oh, got 12 people in here.
Make
We
those two
spread
stay
out, though.
behind the cameras, we couldn't. You have to do that in my family. No one could come.
Brady and Sonny don't count.
No family,
Kind of like that's a kid had.
Thank y'all very much, by the way, for doing this and helping us be safe and making sure our citizens are safe.
Happy to do it for the community.
whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready there.
We're live.
Okay. Good afternoon. We're called a special emergency meeting. We're calling that meeting to order. If everybody please stand, I'd like to offer a prayer, please. Jesus Christ, healer of all, stay by our side at this time of uncertainty and sorrow. Be with those who have died from the virus. May they be at rest with you in your eternal peace. Be with the families of those who are sick or have died as they worry and grieve. Defend them from illness and despair. May they know your peace. Remember, many things have been canceled because of this coronavirus. The love of our friends and family is not one of them. Amen.
Amen.
Okay. Raymond, will you lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to welcome the citizens of Berwick into our meeting, and this is the first time for us to do this. It really wasn't something we wanted to do, but you know, it's one way to make sure that we stay safe and that you stay safe. And we certainly don't want anybody getting accidentally exposed to something they shouldn't. So with that said, roll call.
James Richard,
Here.
Kevin Abear,
Here.
Colleen Askew. Here. Raymond Price.
Here.
Bud Henry.
Here.
Okay. We have no minutes, no treasurer's report. Let's move right to the reason for our meeting. A resolution and proclamation, resolution number 05-20, declare a public health emergency. And that's our reason for doing this. We're going to go ahead and move into the actual declaration of emergency for the COVID-19 virus. Alan, do you want to read that? You want me to go ahead and read it?
You can go ahead.
Okay, all right. The following resolution is prepared for the town of Berwick. Whereas pursuant to the Louisiana Homeland Security and Emergency Assistance and Disaster Act of RS 29721, the governor declared a public health emergency in proclamation number 25JBE 2020. And whereas the world outbreak of COVID-19 and the effects of its extreme risk of person-to-person transmission throughout the United States and Louisiana significantly threatens the safety, health, and security of the citizens of the state, along with public facilities, including but not limited to schools, workplaces, nursing homes, hospitals, etc. And whereas Centers of Disease Control guidance for responding to the COVID-19 pandemic suggests aggressive measures for limiting the possible interaction of the public and the individuals exposed to or infected with COVID-19, including limiting large public gatherings. And whereas limitations and interactions between members of the public include school-aged children who may not be in a position to pass COVID-19 to vulnerable populations, including the elderly or those who are have underlying medical conditions, and whereas CDC guidance also encourages social distancing and prevention of unnecessary personal interactions. Whereas in only a matter of weeks, COVID-19 has had an economic impact on thousands of workers in the state of Louisiana. It will likely result in impacts to many more. Whereas individuals who are impacted by COVID-19 may not be able to report to work. They may need to be isolated or quarantined. They may have to care for a sick family member, care for a child who's not in school or school is closed, or be forced to quit their job. Whereas, in addition, COVID-19 may cause businesses to shut down due to a slowdown or a lack of demand, institute temporary or partial layoffs. Whereas the threat is of such nature as to warrant immediate emergency action to minimize the effects of the loss. Therefore, it is declared a natural disaster emergency is declared to exist in the town of Berwick, and that all emergency preparedness plans shall be activated. With that, I'll entertain a motion.
Move for motion to adopt resolution 5-20. Second.
We have a motion and a second to introduce resolution 520. Roll call vote, please.
James Richard,
Yes.
Kevin Adair,
Yes.
Colleen Askew,
Yes.
Brandon Price,
Yes.
Bud Henry.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. I have really nothing else to that was the most important thing that we could talk about was that. And this resolution that we passed tonight is going to be recorded in the clerk's office and sent to the governor's office. And in preparation for anything that may happen in St. Mary Parish, that we'll be able to take care of or get the funds that we need to take care of those things. You know, looking at the news wasn't that great this afternoon. It was kind of dreary when you looked at it. Over 2,300 people in Louisiana have been affected by the virus. We've lost a total of 83 people in the state have died from this. It's affected, I think, 53 parishes of the 64 parishes we have in Louisiana. So it's spreading out throughout our state. It's a dangerous thing, but if we all use caution and a little sense, we can stop this thing in its tracks. So I ask every citizen to please practice safe social distance and stay. If you can stay at home, then that's the best thing. And not gang up in groups of more than 10. And if everybody cooperates, we'll beat this thing. So I want to thank you I'd like to thank KQKI and KVJ 22 for taking part in our meeting tonight and broadcasting it for us. And with that, I'll entertain a motion.
I'm going to answer any questions.
Oh, do we have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, I do have something. St. Mary Community Action Agency, the food program, is supposed to take place tomorrow at the Civic Center in Berwick. That's been canceled. So if you were gonna go to the Civic Center tomorrow for commodities, that's been canceled. I'd like to, if at all possible, to, if you haven't noticed, front doors and the back doors at Berwick City Hall have been locked. And we're asking people for their cooperation in using the drop box on the outside of the front doors. But also, we'd like to encourage people to sign up for auto draft. It would make your life a lot easier and make it very simple for you to pay your water bill without having to come to City Hall and pay all of your utility bills for that matter. So I'd just like to encourage you to think about doing that, and it'll make you a little safer. Now, no questions? No questions, we'll entertain a motion to,
I'll make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
okay, we have a motion,
Second.
we have a second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank y'all.
Thank you.
It's like 7 minutes.
Thank y'all.